what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby, you remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Now you're telling me to mind my business. When you started your channel to talk about other women, you love to throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not, you live your life online. And if I were you, I would wanna die. Cause it must be hard to have such a sad life. But that's not my business, so I'm moving on. And I know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. This song's for you too, down at. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. A failed actor, isn't that right? So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is. See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby, you remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me.
And they do.
They love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they
Mad
love
that
me,
they
they
love
love
me,
me,
they
they
love
love
me,
me.
they
Now
love
you're telling
me.
me to mind my
My
business.
business.
When you started
I
your
mean, when you
channel
get
to talk
time to
about
talk
other
about
women,
other
you love to
women,
throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not,
you
you live
know,
your
get
life
to get my
online.
phone
And
on.
if I were you, I would wanna die. Cause it must be
You must
hard
be
to have
mad.
such a sad life. But that's not my business, so I'm moving
I'm
on.
moving
And I
on.
know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad
Don't
that they
mad
love
that
me,
they
they
love
love
me.
me, they love me. Mad that they
Mad
love
that
me,
they
they
love
love
me,
me,
they
they
love
love
me, they
me.
love
This
me.
song's for you too, darling. We see what you're
See
doing
what
and we
you're
can't
doing,
get
we can't
behind
get
it. We
behind
see
it.
what you're doing and we can't
And
get
we can't get
behind it. A
behind it.
failed actor, isn't that
Isn't
right?
that
So mad
right?
that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna
You
vibe
wanna
with
vibe with?
love is love.
know you
get
haters
left
get
in
left.
the dust. So mad
So
that they
mad
love
that
me,
they
they
love
love
me,
me,
they
they
love me,
love
they
me.
love
Mad that
me,
they love
that
me,
they
they
love
love
me,
me,
they
they
love
love
me,
me.
they
Wanna
love me.
vibe with love is.
Hey, don't forget, we old school with it.
You know, lately
We
a
know what
nigga
we
been
came
fighting
over
a
here to
whole lot of
do.
demons.
We know where it got started at. We know what it's
A lot
about.
of shit we do gonna have
We
consequences.
ain't gonna lose focus.
We gotta be ready for them. Emergency, I just got out of surgery. I'm having problems with my heart and it won't work. I did some shit in my past and it's cursing me. I'ma stay right here up on this spot till God take breath from me. I'm sipping this Henny, eat this pain, but it ain't helping. My
You
little nigga
niggas going against the grain and that's stressing me. I pray to God that God have mercy.
I'm
I'm
living a
living a
crazy
crazy
life.
life.
I just
I
shot
just
at a
started a
nigga for
nigga for
talking
talking
some
some
shit
shit
on
on
the
the
game,
game. He
paid the
paid the
price.
price.
I was young in the rush for the money, my hunger for paper saved
Saved
my
my
life.
life.
And I should can say tonight. If you
You
wanna
wanna
lick
lick
shit, we
shit,
can
we
get
can get
rich,
rich,
we can
we
get
can get
paid
paid
tonight.
tonight.
Dollar,
Dollar, dollar
bill,
bill,
y'all.
y'all.
Everybody want the money, everybody want this shit.
Everybody
Want
want
the
the
money,
money,
but
but
don't
don't
wanna
wanna
go
go
down,
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 down.
down.
You'll do anything to get it, but where you gonna go after? Shit, gotta think about it. 187.
187.
Murder by a nigga. You killed the nigga,
You don't know if
you
you
gon'
gon'
go
go
to
to
heaven.
heaven.
Gotta talk that shit over, dog. Real talk. Hey, fight
Fight my demons,
fight my
fight my
demons.
demons.
So many demons. Me against these demons. Against these demons.
Fight my demons, fight my demons, fighting my
It's me against these demons.
demons, demons. So many demons. Whoa, I'm fighting these demons up in this
I'm
ghost.
fighting these demons, I'm on the ropes. They came with a
Hitting the
beam,
spleen.
up under my coat. Get hit in the spleen if you want to smoke. That money be green, so niggas on go. I'm looking so clean, I used to be poor.
Remember they laughed at me, gave him the ball.
Nigga, they chose. Tables turn, that nigga, you go. My little nigga don't follow no code. Follow no code, no code.
My niggas follow me like a pope.
Stand on my word and stand by the consequence. They say I'm heartless, thanks for the compliment. I seen your dead homie, yell at company. BMG gang, and bitch, we incompetent. Don't wanna hear that shit, I gotta kill that shit. Lethally militant, I can get ignorant. We not considerate, niggas do silly shit. We get the drilling shit, guilty and innocent.
Don't give a fuck my bystander.
I can pull up in the high
Atlanta. Don't take no slander. Don't take no slander.
Dollar bill, y'all. Everybody want the money, everybody want this shit.
Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down, down,
You'll
down.
do anything to get it, but where you gonna go after? Shit, gotta think about it.
187.
Murder by a nigga. You
Killed the nigga, you don't know if you gon' go to heaven.
Gotta talk that shit over, dog. Real talk. Hey, fight my demons, fight my demons.
So many demons. Me against these demons.
Against these demons.
Fight my demons, fight my demons, fighting my.
It's me against these demons.
These demons. Y'all know what it is.
Life encased in the idea that my
We ain't gonna forget what it's all about, because we know what it's all about, right?
I saw through the rubbish, my days of thugging get slow and
There's a lot of low vibrational activity going on around here.
Who control the public like a controlled substance.
Slow it down, slow it down.
In abundance, anticipating what I know is coming. All of a sudden, my past is blurry, my future is sudden. Dark and muddy, hoping for sunny, I'm still running.
To find peace. To find peace.
Find peace.
I think we all trying to find different forms and different ways of peace, right? I think we all are working hard at finding peace. I think everybody just has their avenues of how they're going about finding their peace, right? It's just different avenues that people are going down to find peace, right? And everybody is trying to figure out what's going on. And it seems like we're living in an upside down world right now. right? Especially on YouTube, with everything going on YouTube, everything happening on YouTube, how it is, it seems like we're in an upside down world, right? Everything that's happening, maybe there's a bigger reason behind it. Maybe there's something more behind it. I mean, there is something strange happening around the whole Jaguar right sector. Um, you know, Meech speaking on the music that he might have created with Jaguar, and now he's not getting no revenue for it, while she uses the revenue as, content on her page, allegedly, right? Basically saying that Jaguar is holding certain finances as far as, the brand, right? Because the money is never in the person, the money is in the brand, right? And whether we want to admit it or not, Jaguar is a brand. She can carry herself as a brand. A lot of people don't have this ability to be a brand, right? And she does. The problem is she's heavily manipulated, right? Due to different variations of struggle, different variations of needs and wants, right? She was able to be bought. Now, it doesn't matter how much power a person has as far as energy from the universe, your calling, all of that stuff. If the challenge is made down here and someone else can knock you off your pedestal, if someone else down here, has the ability to knock you off your mental platform, however you want to look at it, then you're already losing, right? And she's losing not because she's not fighting, right? She's losing because she's running out of allies, right? She done became an enemy of herself, right? She is now ran so thin on people that she can, use. Everybody's against her. And now everybody's like, well, let me get my piece before the next person get it. So you might see 6 or 7 more lawsuits, right? But also, I want you to realize they did say that they're a brand, right? So she's not going to be able to make it anyway, even with cruelty free, because everybody that's in the industry is already blackballing her. You might as well say this is the beginning of it, right? Where does she go from here as far as growth? I mean, as a content creator, yes, she can probably do something, but she would have to put her pride to the side and actually team up with other people. Because as a content creator, you're only as good as the friends that you collect or gather or put yourself around on these social media platforms. If somebody has a good enough wave, they can get 5,000, maybe 6,000 people to follow you in one day, right? And if they have a big enough platform, you can co-host with them a little bit to build your page, right? So you got to have some type of get along. If you ain't getting along with nobody and you expect everybody to get along with you, you're going to fail. And it doesn't matter how many people support her, how much money she gets from the Patreon, how much money she gets from selling books or shirts or whatever she might be able to brand, right? Because that's what they're telling you. Jaguar is the brand, right? She's got the face to sell some stuff. The other people that they're working with, nobody knows them. You can't put a album out with Amber. Nobody knows Amber. Flies, flies on the wall, flies on the wall, flies on my drawers, flies on my. We not about to. Nobody's about to bump that shit in their house. That shit sound like a chant. It sound like you about to. Like everybody in the house about to walk out zombie state. You know what I'm saying? So really, like whether we want to look at it, when it comes to the neo soul thing, Jaguar is trying to keep the neo soul vibe afloat, right? She's just not mixing it with modern day, level activity, right? The best thing for Jaguar to do is make the hooks, right? For some of this higher spiritual stuff, right? Put that neo soul into a hook, right? And just have somebody doing like a poetry reading as the verses, right? Where they just give it to you raw. You know what I mean? Just give it to you straight. and she does the little, because her voice is good, but it's not good for a whole album. I don't think nobody's going to buy a whole album because that's not the wave. And it's not to say, it's just the time, right? She's out of her time, and the time that it was to do it, she missed that bus, right? And these kids is not into that. These kids either want something that's going to touch their soul, their spirit, or they want that trap music, or that drill music, right? And she could go far because she can do it on TikTok. Next thing you know, one of her hooks or something could be trending on TikTok, and she can make a face through digital marketing, right? She can make a face for herself in digital marketing. She might not be able to, push back into the hip hop industry, right? But when she's a brand herself already, she just got to horn in on it, right? The problem is she gets in her own way. She sabotages her own success, right? So now we're looking at a situation where all of this stuff is unfolding. Diddy trial is about to be underway. She can bring in a lot of attention, right? But she's too prideful. She don't want to sit down with nobody at the table that's going to balance her out. Listening to Jaguar, sit there and spill off a bunch of shit without nobody there to actually balance her out. It's not a good table to sit at. She's got a bunch of yes people around her that yet no, like challenge some of the shit that she's saying. Give her, do something of that magnitude so it can be a, adverse back and forth, right? The way that they're going about it, it's like, her rule is law, nobody can question her, so on and so forth, right? Dare to be a little bit different. She don't want to sit down and create a podcast with nobody because she don't want to share the stage with nobody, right? She don't want nobody else to get all her thunder. I mean, she waited this long for it. Why bring somebody else in that's going to steal the thunder, take the moment, whatever the case may be? I get it. It's a cold world out there, right? But you do better with a collective than you do by yourself. And she's burning bridges because her mental is telling her that these people are going to do her wrong. And the only time your mental tell you that these people are going to do you wrong is when you already done did so many people wrong that you yourself get paranoid and think karma is coming back to get you, right? Kind of like Biggie did. Biggie talked his own, unaliving into existence by, had dreams and woke up in cold sweats, putting music out there where he's saying, life after death, all of that stuff, right? So he spoke that into existence, right? And we're watching this same thing take place with Jaguar right now. She has the ability to speak a certain life for herself into existence, but she keeps speaking a downfall. She keeps speaking the lower vibrational life into existence. She never gonna get that mansion, that yacht, and those nice cars because she's doing stuff with a selfish intent. It's like after this world beat you down so much, you can't do stuff for the passion of other people. It's like you already went through so much, so you feel like you and deserving of all of it, right? And we're watching that take place right now. Her own conscience is catching up to her. And she's got to challenge that and be different. She's got to be the change that she want to see. That's why I say, this is a good summer for change, right? Somehow, some way, she's going to have to make amends for some of the stuff, right? And even if it comes with an apology with Meech and getting back and making music with them, right? It's still going to set in a certain level of paranoia because she's not going to want to put herself around them. So how can you make music with a group of people that now you don't want to put yourself around? They already drew lines in the sand, right? And especially with them going over to Maggie's page and sitting in Maggie's chat talking shit, you definitely not going to get, some type of dealing with kindness, right? She's not going to deal with nobody with kindness that's not willing to deal with her or meet her there, right? So right now, a lot of people are doing that iron sharpens iron thing. They call it the dozens, whatever it is they call it. A lot of people are doing this now, right? And you're watching the different levels of manipulation that's taking place. Look at Whack 100. Whack 100 getting exposed right now because of the shit that he put Los through, right? And Los is basically might be facing charges or probably about to end up in jail behind the shit that he done admitted as a content creator. And all Whack 100 is doing is throwing people in the way because he knows. And we already said this months ago that Whack 100 and Ray J was facing or under investigation for a RICO case. So it makes sense. It's time to shake up this whole, YouTube verse, right? It's time to get some new, players on the board, right? Some new people, new creative mind, different imagery for the people, right? We can't walk around with this I want to be a gangster thug, yada, yada, yada image anymore. Can't be 60 years old and banging no more. Something has to change that shows adversity. Something has to change to show, that you're growing, right? As a child, I did childish things, but as a man, I put away childish things, right? But these people are not willing to put away childish things. Now they grown as hell, and now we living in a society where it's like when you really step out in society and see it, it's like high school. They got their groups, and if you ain't a part of it, they like F you. Whether it be one of the secret societies, I implore you to go get the Pale White Horse, the book, Pale White Horse, right? Illuminati, any verse of, satanic ritual. See, they're putting it off on everybody else and making it seem like they're Allison Crawley lovers and so on and so forth. But Jaguar Wright already got the tattoo of the Baphomet. She already said that she already had another chance to join back in, right? It's just that she can't go back now. She has to build a table around herself because if she goes back, then she has to deal with the humiliation that comes with bending the knee, right? If you form a haku and then your haku goes against you, right? Or whatever they thought they were doing, she went against them, they went against her. It's going back to the Atwoods thing. Atwood seems to be in trouble over there where he at, with lawsuits or going to court or whatever, especially after that, what's that, McCann or Mindy, whatever situation where they basically encourage that girl to stalk them people and so on and so forth, right? He's facing a lot of backlash over there for that. Right? You watching Maggie, she's doing anything for thirst. She's trying to, DJ Genesis, tell us about the music. Tell us about this, right? And DJ Genesis up there, arguing with Meech and them in the damn comment section, right? So, however you look at this is a battle of egos and pride, right? Same thing they do when they come over here. It's like you want to speak of this higher spiritual essence of yourself, the Ephi and everything like that. But then when it comes down to it, you can't even keep your composure. You can't even, hold your tongue, right? You can't really build a strong table with people that can't hold their tongue, right? It's always going to be that problematic thing. Look at the spy that was in the Discord. Now her job has become some espionage thing that she's putting her own self into, right? She's trying to incorporate herself in a beef for content so she can say, go follow my page, go follow my page. It's the weirdest stuff ever, right? That people rather go with a conflictive way. Why? Because that's what society is buying into. Society ain't buying into unity yet. Society ain't buying into love yet. Also, we are in motion. So if anybody want to hit the Cash App or the PayPal, it's right there. Despite what other people have saying, we do operate in real time. We do stuff in real time. As you can see, the backdrop is different because I'm in a different location, right? We're in North Carolina right now. And we're looking to, buy land, grow. I'm talking to my sister about coming in. I'm talking to my cousins, a couple of family members about coming in. So you'll be meeting them. My sister's boyfriend, he does like breeding dogs and stuff like that. He got, he got Frenchies that he breed. I'm going to get a King Corso in about 4 months when this one litter comes out. He's got French litters right now. He does like breeding stuff with dogs. So we're going to bring you stuff from that. Also, we got people who got like retreat places. They got log cabins and stuff like that. We're going to go out there, bring you some of that. Don't forget to check out the, Atlas Family Store. just keep on supporting positive. All right. It's a lot of negative in this world already. Keep on supporting positive. If you're going to live through somebody vicariously, then find a positive person to live through, you know? Um, and for all the people that did, donate to the Cash App, thinking about donating to the Cash App, greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you. I don't want to put no names out there because you know how that works. They'll start looking at your name, click on you. Next thing you know, you got people sending you messages on the back end. On the back end. Side note, hopefully, cross fingers. Hopefully, one of the pages will hit some monetization. We just put back in for that. So let's push the Mario button on that and just speak. This is why I got the camera on so they can see that it is an active person, real person on the screen. I can pose this for. Hello. This is a video for YouTube. I'm Ralph the Wise, and I do various things on my page. Not only do I play the video game on my page, I also teach different things of knowledge. We have books that we get into on occasionally, right? And I also use my PC to bring forth different variations of topics. I also yeah. So listen, I'm ready for the monetization part. You know what I'm saying? So we could start growing. I'm ready for that part. I don't really know how to. Yeah, I know I need a big dog if I'm gonna have to protect 10-acre plus lot. 10 acres or plus, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need a big dog to walk that lot with me. Don't worry about it. We got a lot of positive things going. So we gotta, make these next couple of videos for the next couple of days be on, just positive. We still gonna talk our crap though. Don't get it wrong. We're gonna talk our crap. Hat and eyebrows, that's gonna have to work for you. You know what I'm saying? Hat and eyebrows is gonna have to work for you. You know what I mean? For the moment. You getting hat and eyebrows, you know what I mean? We'll work more further, into pulling the camera down or, resetting the camera, we get monetized. I fuck around and be dancing with a blue jacket on. Picture that shit. Song break. Where's this dude at? Y'all have anybody seen him? He's been missing for 8 days. 8 days now. How's that energy for you, No Nut? How you feeling now? Sick. Get your ass somewhere. Something probably happened to your ass because you so negative. All right, it probably was an echo. She cut off the cash, now we crying in DMs looking real trash. Push it out for me, nah, push that plea. You a fraud with a script, no law degree. Big threats, no spine, just powder and cap. You a whole case file in a diss rap track. Got caught capping, mask slid off. You scream lawsuits, but your bluff too soft. Google law head, fake docs in hand. Can't spell your name, but wanna take a stand. Crying to fans, begging for bills, but threaten women got zero chill. Acting like you run the scene, but shiver when it's heat like a dope fiend. Trying to flex woke, say you the one, but you dark in the heart and dumb in the sun. Wigs stay on, blue coat for days. Say you chosen, boy you lost in the haze. Ain't enlightened, just snow in your dome. Got a YouTube glow, but no real home. Loud on the net, but your soul stay fake. Talk peace, live hate. North Carolina. Push it out for me. Now push that fraud. You recycled your look and you front like a god. Trying to put something together to go on some land so we can build a community in the physical. Go fund me for a dream you won't chase. Scamming with catchphrases, stealing the base. Fake nose, fake teeth, lies in your grin. You ain't built to win. You
side checks, but you flex online. Playing like a boss with a squatter's spine. Creators see you and they duck quick. You a mimic, a menace, a habitual trick. Beating old women, bro, you sick. Squatting in homes, pulling leeching tricks. HIV housing, still acting elite, but you ain't paid rent, just lying in the street. Racist clown, hating your kind. Black man bashing black women online. You harass, you threaten, you live for the shame. But karma don't miss and it's calling your name.
Calling your name. Talk to him. Where is he at? Is his page gone? What's going on? You would have popped up on Blanca's page or something. It can't be a test to see if people going to talk about him, because everybody knows he need this money more than anything. You know, he's no better than this
Magic
person.
the black gal, you found no doubt. Clean your kitchen, girl, take that trash out. Bobblehead moves, always chasing the cloud. Talking tough online, but you cry when calls out. Said you need thick skin, now you're begging for coin. Always playing victim when you step in the joint. We see through the act, all bark, no bite. You can't dim our shine, we the truth in the light. Wise out now, just hooting stuff up. Throw shots online, now you crying, that's enough. Twisting up the truth, better pack it up. You a fraud with a mic, just acting tough. We don't fold, don't beg, don't chase your clout. We expose the fake, now you're bugging out. No cap, just facts, we bleed that flame. While you rant on YouTube, just begging for fame. Sit drinking or smoking all day on cam. Claiming you deep, but it's all just spam. 3.9 GPA, that's what you display. But every word you drop takes IQ away. Talk circles round logic, flexing with fiction. Book smart maybe, but you lack conviction. Big brain grades, but no real wisdom. Caught in your echo, trapped in your system. Wise out now, just hooting stuff up. Throw shots online, now you crying, that's enough. Busting up the truth, better back it up. You a fraud with a mic, just acting tough. We don't fall, don't beg, don't chase your clout. We expose the fake, now you're bugging out. No cap, just facts, we bleed that flame. While you rant on YouTube, just begging for fame. We mask up in filters, but the truth still shows. Trying to school the squad, we don't need your lows. Throw subs in the dark, but we bring that glow. While you chase cheap fame, we just build and grow. Talk ethics and morals, then you twist the tail. Playing saint on stream, but your soul's for sale. Fake woke, fake deep, just a drama parade. You a whole facade, we the truth unafraid. You try to come for us, so we step back. Let you talk your talk, we don't need to clap back. We use the silence, let the truth unpack. We spiral online, trying to stay on track. But we keep it all love, we don't dwell in the hate. Elevate the game while you argue with fate. We stand tall, never need to attack. Cause real ones shine, no cap, just facts.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's so much stuff happening right now in this reality, right? So much stuff happening right now in this reality, right? You people don't tell the truth, right? People sit on here all day, build their content, build their whatever, but they not spending money, they not sacrificing, they not trying to build no longevity, right? They're stacking up money so they can go blow it, acting like they're big, acting and some way or form, what they said about us is true, right? People don't want to help their people out. They want to be looked at as famous. They want to be looked at as important, right? So somehow people have sold out to this algorithm, right? They're not looking out for other people. They're not doing for other people, right? They're falsely building platforms where they put fake subscriptions on their page and make it look like they got a lot of following because they're too lazy to actually do the work. So they're taking your money and making it fraudulently look like they're doing a lot of stuff, right? Hey, I appreciate that. We got an album coming out soon. If you like the music over here, stick around. We are putting out an album. We're going to drop an album before Jaguar drop an album. Our album will be out before Jaguars. You hear me?
We've been journeying in the wrong direction this whole time. We've been journeying outside of ourselves. Why?
Rough to wise, talk to us.
time on here, pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Maybe this is the year right here. Energy. Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, you know.
Right. Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, you know.
Energy. First stage is realizing that you are. That's the first step. Confront yourself. Realizing that you are. Energy. Spend a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They can't put negative notions on us. Think about it. Great things is happening whether they want to believe it or not. Maybe this is the year right here. This is the year for it right here. Right. Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, you know.
Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, you know. One's image of oneself should be greater than reality. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't great, because you are.
Rough to wise.
Energy. We've been journeying in the wrong direction this whole time. We've been journeying outside of ourselves. Why?
Rough to wise. Talk to him.
Spend a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Maybe this is the year right here. Energy. Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, you know.
Right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, you know.
Energy. First stage is realizing that you are. That's the first step. Confront yourself. Realizing that you are. Energy. Spend a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They can't put negative notions on us. Think about it. Great things is happening whether they want to believe it or not. Maybe this is the year right here. This is the year for it right here. Right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, you know.
Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, you know. One's image of oneself should be greater than reality. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't great, because you are.
Rough to wise.
Energy.
That's like pure gold right there. That is gold. Hey, that Love is Love song. I'm thinking about switching it up. Adding it so it can just be like a neutral instead of putting the names in there. Maybe take the names out or something if they can. I'm gonna talk to the person that did it, see if they can revamp it. And this is the newest song added. That desk behind me gets crazy. Hey, you like it? You like it? Hey, the album gonna show out. at my sisters. I'm at my sisters.
Now we
Now we got some business
realize
stuff to
what
do.
brought us here.
With land and
His heart of gold, it lights our way.
you might see nephews and
He
nieces back
paid
there in
the
the background
toll
somewhere.
for a brighter day. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love.
The ones in the air. Put the ones in the air. Just put the ones in the air.
Move as one, moving in love. Reach for his hands, the stars align. Time bends softly, no dividing line. Together we rise, no walls, no end. Atlas leads us where the broken mend. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love.
We got enough songs for our album already in the Discord. We got enough songs for our album already in the Discord. Y'all know that, right? I done counted like 8 other songs in the Discord. Like literally, we got enough songs. I just wanna, I just wanna say like thank you to everybody.
Atlas holding us down
Think about it
while
like it's
keeping us
collective.
high.
It's all of us. We all deserve
With
credit,
the law of
you know?
one,
Just with the
we
energy that we
reach for
bring,
the sky.
you know?
His arms so strong, the
The
weight won't
ability to
break.
keep on
With
trying
every
again. To
step,
keep on
he
trying to make us
helps
great,
us
and we just keep on
away.
trying. We keep on trying. We're not stopping.
Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one,
Going up,
moving in
going
love.
up.
Move as
We
one,
have
moving in love.
been all we can do is get better from here, right? If we starting off like this, I can only imagine our limits. You know what I'm saying? Might be on top. I ain't even including the cartoons, right? We got people got to turn right. You know, just vibing with us, getting that they cooking. Hey, love is love, man. Love is love.
Move as one, moving in love.
Sometimes life gets the best of you, and you gotta take care of things in life. Okay, we get it.
Move as one, moving
We know life happens. We're familiar with that. Life happens. So we all here. That's all. We all here. Trying to do better, striving to do better, trying to find that group. All it takes is a group of people that just want to give that good energy, be in that good energy. That's it. And you got to do it every day. Trying to be better than I was yesterday. It's the hardest job ever. You run across so many people that's evil and wicked. The people want you to do bad stuff. They want you so they can feel normal with the fuckery that they doing. They want to know you doing messed up stuff. This is why drinkers encourage other people to drink. People just can't respect how other people are. This is why people who eat meat try to tell other people to eat meat. This is why somebody who eat pork always telling you to taste pork. It's a cycle. And somewhere we got to break it. and realize that we all in it together. It doesn't matter how you come, as long as you come. No pun intended. Even though we are dealing with a society that have dark minds, the way we're looking at this world, the way we're viewing this world is upside down. You know, we are literally viewing this world in an upside down perspective because there's so much more that we can be adding to this world as far as helping each other, loving each other, right? All right. I don't know if you're in the Discord, but send me a message or try. I don't know how you're going to go about getting me that, but I'm always interested in new information. Um, I'm sorry to hear that you broke your foot. Some groups are heavily chaotic, yes, but they build their group around that. So the people that they built their group around is not going to let them step outside that chaos. If they go, the problem with building a platform is people don't know the responsibility that comes with building a platform. If you build your platform on negative, conflict, then that's what the people are going to expect you to keep on providing. You're not going to be able to get out of that. Look at Zeus Network. You think Zeus Network could do something other than fight? Huh? You think Zeus Network can show you something other than a altercation? They can't. Look at Screech. Screech done did such a good role in Saved by the Bell that even as he was grown, he couldn't get out of that image. Couldn't get everybody seeing him as Screech. A lot of the childhood, a lot of the childhood people, whatever, a lot of the people, childhood stars, they got stuck in them roles. Zach and Cody will always be Zach and Cody. you know. So, however you looking at this is how this is looking right now, right? And we have to look at this and say, you know, is this going to be the shape? And this dog snoring loud. Is this about to be the shape of our future? Are we shaping our future like this? Right? Nobody has drive anymore. No one's driven. Everything is lazy. Everything is coming to them. Maggie is making money off of watching other people's videos and then telling other people they can't watch her videos, right? Acting so guarded of her videos, right? Threatening people, threatening to take their page, right? And even calculating. You got to be a dark person when you're calculating how many times somebody used your clip just so you could know you could strike them 3 times, right? So anybody that used Maggie's clip in the past, she'll go through your videos and clip you 3 times. That's why I stopped using her videos. After she struck me that first time when I exposed that she had the 86.2K page, after she struck me that time, I said, "Oh yeah, she playing a dirty game." And now look at her out here using our videos, using other people's videos, right? And then lying to them and saying, "I'm not going to strike you," and then turning around and say, "I'll do anything. I'll strike." Think about that. That's some Indian giver stuff right there. That is some Indian giver stuff right there. And y'all be trying to make it seem like it's not. It is. Straight like that. And we be trying, like we be trying. We be trying. Be trying to give people heads up, trying to, help people out, let people know, whatever. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. She built her page off of traumatizing. She can't stop traumatizing. She built her page on that. For her to stop traumatizing people now would be uncivilized. It's not reaching out to people. Reaching out to people for funds is so funny. Oh, they sacrificed my page. No, it's not. And that's not. It's a difference. When you're dealing with a platonic relationship, it's different than speaking like that in somebody that you're in a relationship with. If you bro and if you doing bro and all of that stuff to somebody that you dating is weird. But never mind. Um, Yeah, his channel wasn't going to make it. He talked about too much stuff. He put out too many people personal information. That's one reason why he probably got kicked out of those other applications, and he's not allowed on certain applications. And now he took his little trip to Brazil, but he want to go live from Brazil because that's where he's supposed to be making money at to you know so he's thirsty right now. Donut shop is closed. The hot and ready sign is not on. You know, he'll probably be back tomorrow or something. Calculation of 7 days should, put him back probably on Sunday or something because it's been a couple of days. And it ain't like him to not thirst after TikTok. I mean, after YouTube. This is what he does. You know what I mean? This is what he does, you know? And the fact that he attacked my page, and we never sent nobody over to his page, but the fact that his page is down only shows that karma comes back around tenfold. You know, the fact that he sat there and did all of that weird stuff, and now look at his ass, right? So, in a farewell response to him, let's just play this.
You are a sick individual. You know that boy is obsessed with me, and you going over there praying on him to buy. You are so sick. Girl, I can show you the paperwork. I make 2.5 times the amount of money now that I got rid of you out of my life. And when I get rid of him from the inside out, I feel like I'm going to go up to about $20,000 a month. Don't nobody play with my soul or try to trap me. You are a nasty, cruel ass bitch. Death don't do you justice, ho. You already dead on the inside. You stupid. You are literally delusional to sit there and pay this boy to talk to him behind the scene, to cry and act like you made a friend. Ain't no fucking friends. He using you for money, and you don't care about it. The only thing you care about is trying to get a reaction out of me. Well, guess what? Your money ain't shit compared to my money and what I'm making right now and what you have given me. You can't penny bitch me. You are a nasty, disgusting person who came across some money. That's all you will ever be. You're pulling strings behind the scenes.
If he's in Brazil, keep him, Brazil. We don't want him back. Keep him. Brazil can have him. Give us somebody else. Trade us out.
Yeah, after 4 months of straight up supporting somebody who you know has completely harassed me, and then you leaving messages, participating, and then after you finally got my attention to text you, well, you showed me everything that you need to show me. At this point, it's not even really about you supporting him. It's the fact that I was always wondering, if I just talk to her and apologize, maybe she'll stop. And that's what I was leading to, but now you're participating in the harassment overtly while getting text messages from me in real time. So I wish you the best. And you can support whoever you want to support. I no longer have a feasible way of watching and looking because the money that you used to give me ain't coming back to my platform. No matter how much I said I didn't want it, I did have it in my back of my mind maybe to allow you back over, to allow you to support me since you said you did it from the kindness of your heart. But you just showed me everything that you needed to show me. And
I was going to let you back over and allow you to support
me. I promise you, I'm going to manifest 5 or 6 different people
that support me 10 times fold more than you have ever supported me because it was never genuine.
I bet you ain't think about manifesting a 7-day ban. I bet you ain't think about manifesting that. Bet you your ass ain't think about that, did you? You think you're on here slick. You can use anybody's shit, right? Like you the only one that's legit. And yeah, you speak on who struck you too. When you do speak on it, I bet you it's probably privacy policies. It's probably privacy policies that you broke and didn't stay to the privacy policies. And I hope that page get demonetized. You want to stop other people from making it on YouTube, you thinking that you, the gatekeeper, you should hold some type of seniority over somebody. You should have power over somebody, right? I hope the universe give you everything you deserve because you deserve it, right? I hope the universe give you everything you deserve because you deserve it. I hope everybody get what they deserve from the universe. Everybody that was putting good energy out there, always striving for a better day, always trying to make it better, even with all these demonic energies down here, demonic ass people down here doing what it is that they do, right? We gotta remind people what we down here doing, right? Every day, remind y'all.
A lot of shit we do gonna have consequences, but we gotta be ready for them. Emergency, I just got out of surgery. I'm having problems with my heart and it won't work.
I did some shit in my past and it's cursing me.
I'ma stay right here for this plastic, go take preference.
I'm sitting this lean. My little nigga going against the grain and that's just stressing me. I pray to God that God have mercy. I'm living a crazy life. I just shot at a nigga for talking shit on the game. He paid the price.
I was young and the rest for the money. My hunger for paper saved my life. And that shit can save tonight. If you wanna lick shit, we can get rich shit. We can get paid tonight.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Everybody want the money. Everybody want this shit.
Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down.
You'll do anything to get it, but when
you'll do anything to get it, but when you gonna go after it?
187. Murder by eye, you killed a nigga, you don't know if you gon' go to heaven. Gotta chalk that shit over, dog, real talk. Hey,
fight my demons,
fight my demons.
So many demons.
Me against these demons. Against
these demons. They got me fight my demons, fight my demons, fighting my.
It's me against these demons.
Demons.
Whoa, I'm fighting these demons up in the coast. I'm fighting these demons, I'm on the ropes. They came with a beam up under my coat. Get hit in the spleen if you want to smoke. That money be green, so niggas don't go.
I'm looking so clean and niggas they choke. Remember they mad at me, they choke. Gave them the ball, nigga, they choke.
Say it was turn out, nigga, you go. My little nigga don't follow no code. Follow no code.
No code. My niggas follow me like a pope.
Stand on my word and stand by the consequence. They say I'm heartless, thanks for the compliment. I seen you dead, homie, y'all a company.
Stay clean on them.
Don't wanna hear that shit. I gotta kill that shit. Lethally militant. I can get ignorant. We not considerate. Niggas do silly shit. We get to drilling shit. Guilty and innocent.
Don't give a fuck my bystander.
I can pull up in the high
Atlanta. Don't take no slander. Don't take no slander.
Dollar bill, y'all. Everybody want the money. Everybody want this shit.
Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down.
Do anything to get it, but when you gon' go up? Shit, gotta think about it.
187.
Murder by eye. You killed a nigga.
You don't know if you gon' go to heaven.
Gotta chalk that shit over, dog. Real talk. Hey, fight my demons, fight my demons. So many demons. Me against these demons. Against these demons.
Fight my demons, fight my demons. It's me against these demons. These demons. Hey. Some of these people gotta be humble, man. They gotta be humble.
As I saw through the rubbish, my days of thugging
we winning. We up.
Idolize the puppets who control the public like a controlled substance.
Fight my demons.
Bullets in abundance, anticipating what I know is coming.
Demons,
All of a sudden, my past is blurry, my future is sudden. Dark and muddy, hoping for sunny, I'm still running.
Now, in one
Find
sense,
peace.
I have to say, like, Jaguar might be right in a sense. Because when it comes to these troll farms, right? Remember, when Big Homie CC sent that information to Los, maybe he didn't think Los was going to pull up at the address. Maybe Los didn't even know what he was pulling up to, right? Los pulled up to a place. He said when he went inside, he seen nothing but a bunch of Caucasians and foreigners sitting at desks, online, watching us on social media. So therefore, that means Big Homie CC is a content creator plant. And if Big Homie CC is a content creator plant, then that means he is a plant to be a false image, right? A false image of knowledge, a false image of truth. And now you have to look at this whole monetized thing that's being played out on social media. Is it really helping us or hindering us the way people are operating? It's not like you really getting to know them. You're getting to know the character that they are portraying to be, right? It's a scam. This dude is looking for, a show, all of this talk about knowing about Bigfoot, UFOs, all of this stuff. He knows that the minds of the multitude is interested in this stuff. So now they're trying to build podcasts, fraudulent podcasts, in order to monetize off of this, right? He's not giving you the knowledge freely like he went and looked it up. He's giving you the knowledge because he's being informed by whoever he's working for. They got him playing the character that he playing. There's no way you have a conversation about Baal, right? Baal, one of the 72 demons of Solomon. Matter of fact, the head demon of the 72 demons of Solomon, right? And you just have this conversation all willy-nilly in your mom's living room while you snort coke? Hell no. You run into one of the 72 demons of Baal, you better not never go to your mama's house again. It's supposed to be a phone call conversation from that point. You ain't supposed to be in your damn mama's house. You ran into a demon. That's how you know these people is faking. Because there's no possible way he runs into that type of person and he goes to his mama's house and talks shit about him. It doesn't make sense. These people will knock out a whole city block to hide the information and knowledge that they know. You think your little vessel is going to stop them just because you spoke on it? That's going to stop them from? No, that means you are part of that shit. They're allowing you to run around and put out this level of disinformation for whatever reason, to hide something, whatever reason they're doing it, And some of y'all just come on out the bushes. We know y'all in the bushes. Just come on out. All right? Stop acting like y'all ain't watching my content. We know y'all in the bushes. We see y'all. Y'all watch the content so much. When y'all go back and do a live, I hear pieces of me in y'all live. That's how I know y'all watching the content. Making it seem like y'all ain't watching the content. Making it seem like y'all, like somebody's nothing. So y'all can feel good about yourself. Huh? That's why we winning. That's exactly why we winning over here. Huh? Somebody talk to him. That is exactly why we winning over here. That's exactly why we winning. Now, we are going to go live again later on. So we're going to take a rest right now. We're going to go live again around 6. Y'all make sure y'all hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. If you did, I appreciate it. If you didn't and you think about it, I appreciate it. It might make somebody else do it. Don't put no negative on the situation, just move in positivity. If you got an extra $5 to throw at it, throw an extra $5 at it, right? It's all about supporting that positive, right? So the positive can be able to bring it to you more than the negative. Right now, we got the negative being able to bring us more than the positive. You know what I'm saying? The negative sitting at the table looking like I'm big dog. You know? The negative sitting there, they all them but got negative. They putting numbers on negative. Like, nah. Let's create a currency for positive. All right. I promise you, if they see y'all paying for positive, they will become more positive. I promise you. I promise you. That's why I can't wait until we get monetized. And I know we're going to get monetized. I know it's going to happen, right? I know that we're going to get monetized. I feel it, right? And when we get monetized and they see the super chats coming through for the positivity and everything like that, I bet you they sell it to y'all more. See, right now, they can't see the positive benefiting, right? They can't see the positive benefiting right now, right? So they not going to really, speak on it or jump on it because they can't see it working. Yeah, they see people, they see me forming a group around it. Yeah, but they don't see, that positive getting paid. They don't see the payout, right? That's why they keep on trying to figure out my life. Like, show us that you getting money from being positive. Show us that you making it being positive. Show us that you eating being positive, right? Once they see like, oh, he eating being positive, then they'll try to become more positive, right? So, double down on the PayPal, double down on the Cash App this time. You feel me? Oh, hold up. Who the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the Halle Berry? What the mm-mm-mm. I can't even say nothing. I just the appreciation that you guys have for me, the love that you have for me, I'll never speak on it. You'll never have to let you. I'll never take your guys' love for granted. I promise you that. Promise you that. But yeah, great things is happening around everything that we do. Great things is happening, and gratitude comes a long way with it. So we just have to be grateful in it. We have to be grateful in it all, and that comes with showing that level of gratitude, showing that level of support to people. Like I said, I just dropped something on the floor and it's irritating me. Yeah, you see that shirt? Yeah. Hey, listen. I'm probably sometime next week. I got a filming crew. So maybe sometime next week I'll probably like go check in with a filming crew, see if I can set up some events, some family events, like when me and my sister plan stuff, or if we go to the Carowinds, I'll see if we can have like a little crew with us, so that way we can, utilize some of this, you know, greatness, right? As far as showing you guys some of the lakes, some of the beauties in the world. Like we don't have to sit here and be negative. That they just don't. That's all they think we're buying into, right? So as soon as they see that we're buying into positivity, as soon as they see that we're buying into love and that loving energy, I don't want to buy hate no more. I don't want to buy it. I don't want to contribute to it. I don't like it. It hits my ears differently. I got into an argument with somebody the other day because they were like, well, she's putting my information out there. I want to, I wish I was in Canada. I'll go, pew pew her. I was like, yo, don't say that because, then you're doing what that person wants you to do. You're giving that person what they want, which is you putting a certain variation of a heartstring. It's attached to your heartstring when you sit there and put out negative intent. See, we do everything over here, but we do everything laughingly, right? We do everything laughingly. We don't do it in that hard sense of what people are showing, right? We don't do it like that. We do it lovingly, right? Laugh, joke, smile, right? Be happy in it, right? Trouble don't last always type time. you know? Uh Yeah, yeah, like positive to me, positive energy, positive, being positive, staying positive, so on and so forth. I got to stay in the positive, right? I know that I'm going to have discrepancies with people. I know I'm not going to see eye to eye with people. I know everybody's not for me, right? I know that. I get that, right? But slowly and surely, we have to build back into kindness with one another. We can't keep operating in hate, can't keep operating in hurt. See, these people want to keep on making it a revolving door where they, you know, hurt you, piece it up with you, and then hurt you again. And maybe it's the Zeus network. Maybe it's that, maybe when they did Love and Hip Hop, or, Real Housewives of Hollywood, or whatever the hell they did, somewhere along the line, our reality got shook up. And now we think falling out with our friends is the reality. We think a toxic relationship where, it's fist fighting and choking and all of that shit is reality. You know what I mean? Like, people are labeling that as a great relationship. Like, oh, look at them fighting, man. They really love each other. Fuck no. No. Loving someone comes with the restraints of not wanting to get into a physical altercation. That comes with friendships too. When you friends with somebody, you don't want to get into a physical altercation with them, right? You might exchange words with them, but these people, I ran across a lot of dudes like, yeah, me and my mans and them fist fought all the time back in the day. Shit, we was still cool. It's like, yeah, that explains why y'all still doing each other wrong to this day. You didn't build no bond. You didn't build no union. You didn't, you know what I mean? Red flag, Raven. Okay. Black Raven. I got to read over them. Oh, we got some good storylines. We got some good story times coming. We got some good story times coming. Let me get some backdrops made, get some pictures made on them, and then we're gonna have some good story times. Maybe bring y'all one of them later today after 6. No things I prefer. Peace. Uh, Listen, like right now, man, so much stuff moving around in the world. That's why I got to keep on jumping on here and showing love. I have to keep on jumping on here showing love. I can feel that energy when y'all be sitting in that Discord and y'all be sitting there bored. Like, I can feel it. I'm like, oh shit, my collective is watching some boring shit. You know what I mean? Like, I could feel it. I could feel like y'all is draining us. I'd be like, all right, let me jump out here and push some positive out here. But look, one's image of oneself should be greater than reality. You know what I mean? So as we move forward with this, everybody make sure they join the Discord. Get over to the Discord. If you are a part of the Discord, then you can get your message out there a little bit better, a little bit faster, as far as being able to speak on certain things, right? Because we listen to our collective. You know, we ain't just out here. You know, we ain't just out here doing stuff, and we don't. We love Canada. Okay, we love Canada. Just like there's some fucked up Americans, there's some messed up Canadians. Okay, that's just what it is. We live in a world like that. Okay. We love all people. We realize that it doesn't matter where you at. Fucked up people is everywhere. Right? People trying to hide behind nationalities, trying to hide behind this, hide their fuckery behind that. Like, nah, you come with some fuckery, we know it. We all come with 50 shades of bullshit. But if I'm gonna deal with somebody 50 shades of bullshit, I at least want somebody to be honest about the 50 shades that I'm dealing with. I could defend you a lot better if you honest about it, you know? And make sure y'all check out the clothing shop. New items have been added. We in a new month, so some new stuff added to it, right? So make sure y'all check that out. Also, I dropped the link for the Discord already. Also, if anybody want to still contribute, what did I just put up? Oh no, that's the GoFundMe right there. That's the GoFundMe for the car. If anybody still want to keep helping on that, that's right there. Um, I meant to drop the link for the clothing store. Okay, here it go. Check out the clothing store. Get you a pair of socks. Get you anything. As soon as we all, as soon as we get some more stuff going on, we're gonna do another giveaway. So we're gonna have another giveaway. Uh, I don't know what form we're gonna put it in. If it's gonna be a raffle or something, but we're gonna do another giveaway for some of the items in the shop. Um, and that's gonna be a beautiful thing. Maybe give away some of the necklaces with she paint. Give away some of them. Um, we got some different things going. And the more people we help, the more memorabilia we'll put in the store, right? So the more people we help, the next person might come along. Also, we got some new items coming up that's handmade, right? We got some people hand making some items, and they'll be coming up soon. So we got some items that's handmade. All right. We might be able to do the Red Raven one. Okay. Collective, we're all connected. Exactly. It's a vibration. Once you realize that it's a frequency, you can connect to that frequency more. You can get more out of life once you connect to that frequency. So, yes, it is a frequency and we're all connected to it. And that's why having a servitude to others is a greater servitude to oneself. Because when you show a greater servitude to others, instead of looking at what I can get out of it or, what's it benefits you, right? You get greater things. You get greater things. The Bible or any other book might tell you about people who go looking for everything and come back with nothing, as opposed to people who go looking for nothing and come back with everything, right? So remember how great you are. We'll do our best to remind you how great you are, to remind you he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world, right? We're pushing for a greater level of connection. And I can't wait until we're monetized on one page at least, and we can just pour in, into that to show people that love is winning, right? They don't think love is winning because there ain't enough people pouring into it. As soon as we get more people pouring into it, we're going to show out and show up like we always do. In the meantime, in between time, just know that you are love and love is you. And when you allow yourself to reflect that love, great things happen. So we just got to be a reflection of that love. It don't mean we can't talk our shit. We still gonna talk our shit because we don't have no malice behind the shit that we talking. See, they put their feelings and emotions behind that stuff. We don't. We don't have no ill intent to where as though we want to wipe you off the planet or get rid of you or make you lose money or put you in jail or take you away from your family or all that fuckery, right? We just gonna laugh at you like we've been doing, right? So love is love.
See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby, you remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Now you're telling me to mind my business. When you started your channel to talk about other women, you love to throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not, you live your life online. And if I were you, I would wanna die. Cause it must be hard to have such a sad life. But that's not my business, so I'm moving on. And I know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. This song's for you too, down it. We see what you're
We see what
doing
you're doing and we can't get behind
We
it.
see what
We
you're
see what
doing
you're doing and we can't get behind
A
it.
failed actor, isn't that
Isn't that
so
right?
mad that they love me, they
love me, they love me, they love me, mad that they love me, they love me, they love me,
that they love me,
love me, they love me, they love me.
We wanna vibe with love is love.
Appreciate the cash app. Love is love. Proud of you. Remember, love is love. Absolutely, love is love.
So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me.
Now, if you do send a message with the cash app, I will read the message. I'm not going to read who said the message, but I will read the message. Hey, y'all have a great day. We going to the Discord. Let's see what comes out of this.